Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to the maths class. I am Soumya, your maths teacher of Dr.Besant school. How are you children? Are you all fine? Good. Being at home, you have to take care of yourself as well as to your family members also. Okay children? Stay home, stay healthy. Don't go outside. Okay? Hmm? Children, are you ready for the today's class? Are you ready? Get ready along with your books, pencil, sharpener and eraser children. Get ready. Get ready children. Ready? Now see, in the previous class we already discussed about the topic of the reflection and symmetry. Okay, what is symmetry? And we already have drawn the two diagrams of one bat and one teddy bear also. Okay, have you drawn your images? Have you drawn? Good. Now see what next is. This mask is the symmetrical with respect to the vertical line passing through the middle. Open page number 17. In the page number 17, what is there? See children, here one mask is given for you. Okay. See what given there is. This mask is symmetrical with respect to the vertical line passing through the middle but not with respect to the horizontal line. See, for every object we can't draw both vertical and horizontal line of symmetry. Why? Because that may contain, that may not contain. Like this mask is given for you. See children. Okay. Okay. Like this given. And like this mask is given for you. Okay. Now see children, observe. Here, before drawing the lines of symmetry, just once imagine. No need to draw the lines first. Just imagine. If you draw the line of symmetry, both are equal or not. Okay, just like if just first imagine after drawing that line, both the parts are reflections or mirror images to each other, then that has that line of symmetry. For example, take this mask. Okay, now just imagine if we draw the line of symmetry like this. If we draw the line of symmetry like this, horizontal, this part and this part are equal. Both these two parts are equal? No. Means we can't draw the line of symmetry to this mask. Which line of symmetry we can't draw? Horizontal line of symmetry. Just imagine if we draw the horizontal line like this, these two parts are not reflections to each other. Means this mask does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. Next, imagine if we draw the line like this, vertical wise, if you draw the line, vertical line, both the parts are equal or not? Both the parts are reflections to each other or not? Say, observe children. Both the parts are reflections to each other. Means this mask contains the vertical line of symmetry only. That's why draw the vertical line like this in the middle of the mask. Like this we have to draw the vertical line. Just before drawing the lines of symmetry, we have to observe. Just imagine if we draw the horizontal line, both the parts are reflections or not. Just you have to ask the question yourself. If answer is yes, then we have to draw the horizontal. It contains the horizontal line of symmetry. After checking with the horizontal line of symmetry, just go for the vertical line. If we draw, just imagine if we draw the vertical line like this, both the parts are reflections to each other. Just check like that. Okay, both the parts are reflections to each other. Reflection means mirror images. Mirror images to each other. that object contains the vertical line of symmetry. For example, I have brought the fan here. See children, I brought the fan here. This fan, see. Now coming to this fan. Now check. This fan has a vertical line of symmetry or horizontal line of symmetry. Total how many lines of symmetry has this fan? Check. If we draw the horizontal line like this, both the parts are equal. Both the parts are reflections to each other. See, I am drawing for your understanding, but no need to draw. Yeah, like this. Both the parts are reflections to each other. This part and this part. No, means it does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. And keep one thing in mind, the line of symmetry makes the object two equal parts. Exact two equal parts. Okay. Next, horizontal, it does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. Now coming to vertical. If we draw the vertical line like this, see, if we draw the vertical line like this, wait. If we draw the vertical line like this, okay. Now this part and this part are these two parts are reflections to each other, mirror images to each other. Yes, means this fan contains the only vertical line of symmetry. It does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. Okay, children, have you understood? Okay, now see, coming to this one. This one, see, observe this one. Observe this shape. Okay, now check. If we draw the horizontal line like this, both the parts are equal. Both the parts are reflections to each other. No, means it does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. Okay. Now, if we draw the vertical line like this, both the parts are reflections to each other. If we divide this object into two parts like this vertical wise, both the parts are reflections to each other. Yes, means it contains the vertical line of symmetry. Okay. Like this, you have to check and draw the lines of symmetry to the given objects. For example, we take, now I am taking the triangle shape. Now check for the triangle shape. If we draw the horizontal line like this, both the parts are reflections to each other. No, that's why it does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. Now check, if we draw the vertical line like this, both the parts are equal or not? Both the parts are equal means reflections to each other or not? Both the parts are reflections to each other. That's why it's contain the vertical line of symmetry. That's why draw the vertical line like this. Okay. This is the concept of the lines of symmetry. Some may have the line only one line of symmetry. Some may have the more than one line of symmetry. Some objects may have the no line of symmetry also. Okay, that depends upon the object shape and object size. Okay. Now next one. This is about the mask here given. Now what is the next one? See children. Many times symmetry is present in an animal or an object to help it balance. In many times symmetry, what is the purpose of symmetry? For the balancing for animals and the objects. For example, take the chair. Okay, chair. For the chair, observe this chair. This is the chair. See children, this is the chair. Okay, is this a symmetrical object or not? This is the symmetrical object. Why? Because if you draw the vertical line, this part and this part, both the parts are reflections to each other. If we cut one leg, if we cut this leg, this chair becomes like this. Can we balance this chair? Can we sit on this chair? We can't sit. Why? Because this chair is not balancing. Means now that only there. A chair with one leg shorter is asymmetrical. We can't balance. Can we balance that chair? We can't balance. For example, coming to us, see here one picture is given for you. Bend one leg and try to balance on the other. Just stand like that. Fold one leg like this. Fold your leg. Now stand like this. How much of time can you stand? Can you stand for more hours? We can't stand for hours. Maximum, I am standing for, I am watching the time also, how much time I am standing. I have bent one leg and stand like this. If we have the symmetrical, then only we can balance. If we are asymmetrical, we can't balance. Maximum 30 seconds I have stood like that. Okay. That only there here image is also given for you. Once you have to try at home. If you stand like this, how much time can you stand? Okay, that one only asked here question also. Are you still symmetrical in this position? We are symmetrical in this position? No. Why? Because one leg is bent already. That's why no. Right there. Where is the duster? What is the question? If we stand like that, is that a symmetrical position? No. That's why right there, no. Are you still symmetrical in this position? Are you still symmetrical in this position? In this position. If we bend the leg, we are symmetrical. We are not symmetrical. Means answer is no. What is the answer here? No. Okay. Next. What is the next question? See children, look at the book. Page number 17. How long can you stand in this position? How long can you stand? Can you stand in this position? Can you stand in this position? How long? I have stood for 30 seconds only. That's why I am writing here 30 seconds. Once you have to check at your home and write down the time. How much time? How long time you stood in that position? You stand in that position. Okay? Okay? Okay, children? Write down. Write down, children. Are you still symmetrical in this position? If we bend the leg, we are not symmetrical. Means no. How long can you stand in this position? Means I have stood for 30 seconds. Once check at your home and write down the time there. How long can you stand at home? Okay? Shall we go for the next? Shall we go for the next? Next one. 1.18. Here 1.18, observe the diagrams. Here some more diagrams are given for you. 8 diagrams are given for you. What we have to do, once read out the lines there. Whatever the lines, once read out. 1.18. What is the 1.18 is? Tick the images. Tick the images. Tick the images that are. Tick the images that are symmetrical. That are symmetrical. Symmetrical with respect to the with respect to the dotted lines shown. Dotted lines shown. Okay. Here some images are given for you. Whether those images are symmetrical with respect to the dotted lines, put the tick mark. Whether those images are not symmetrical. Symmetrical means if we draw the line of symmetry, both the parts are reflections or mirror images to each other. That is the concept of the symmetry and the line of symmetry. If that is the symmetrical, put the tick mark. If that is not symmetrical, that cross that one. That only I am drawing the figures also here. Here lines of symmetry also given for you. Just we have to check whether the line of symmetry is correct or not. Slant and slant. Next one, A. A is given for you. A like this given, vertical. Next one, X. X is given for you, vertical. and horizontal. Next one, A. Again, A is given for you. Horizontal line of symmetry is given here. Next one, this shape is given for you. Yeah, I am drawing, wait once. Okay, this is the next one. Next one is L. L is here, horizontal and vertical also given. Next L, horizontal line of symmetry is given. Here, this shape is given for you. Horizontal line of symmetry is given. Next one, X. X is given for you. X is given for you. And slant line of symmetry is given. Slant line of symmetry is given for you. Now observe children, observe all these images. Observe children, this shape is given. Okay, now just check whether that is correct or not. If that is correct, put the tick mark. If that is wrong, put the cross mark. See, this has the vertical line of symmetry. If you draw the vertical line of symmetry, both the parts are reflections to each other. Yes. Now coming to horizontal, this line. If you draw the line this, both are reflections to each other. Yes. If you draw the line like this, both are reflections to each other. Yes. If you draw the line like this, both are reflections to each other. Means all the lines of symmetry are correct. That's why put a tick mark on this shape. Put the tick mark. Now coming to A. See children, if you draw the vertical line like this part and this part are reflections to each other. Same, this slant line is there, here slant line is. Here horizontal line is there like this, here horizontal line like this. Means both are reflections to each other. Means this is also correct one. That's why put tick mark on this A. Okay, now coming to X. Coming to X. See children, if you draw the vertical line, this shape will come. Means both are same. Reflections to each other. If we draw the horizontal line, both are reflections to each other. Means this is also correct. Put the tick mark on the X. Okay. Now coming to A. If we draw the horizontal line through the A. See children, check this one. If we draw the horizontal line through the A like this, both the parts are reflections to each other. Both the parts are reflections. See, here this shape is there. Here this shape is there. Both are reflections. No, these two are not the reflections to each other. That's why this is not a line of symmetry. What is meant by line of symmetry? If you draw that line, whether that is horizontal line or vertical line, both the parts must be reflections or mirror images to each other. Then only that line of symmetry should be there. Means this is not a line of symmetry. That's why cross this A. Children, have you understood why I have crossed this one? Why I have put tick mark to the remainings? If you draw these lines for the remaining peaks, all are reflections to each other. But for this A, if we draw the horizontal line like this part and this part are not reflections to each other. That's why this is not a line of symmetry. If that is not a line of symmetry, cross that one. Okay. Now coming to this shape. Observe children, if you draw the line like this part, I am not drawing perfectly, but observe your textbook. Okay. Both the parts are reflections to each other only. Okay, this part same. This part here curve is there, here curve is there, here also curve is there. Same. And down also same is there. Means both the, if you draw the horizontal line, both the parts are reflections to each other, and if you draw the vertical line, both the parts are reflections to each other. Means these two are the lines of symmetries only. That's why put tick mark on the this shape. Put tick mark on this shape. Okay, now coming to this L. Okay, here horizontal line of symmetry is given for you. If you draw the horizontal line of symmetry through this L, both are reflections to each other. This part and this part, both are reflections. Here just this shape only there on the above line. Down this shape is there. Both are reflections. These two are reflections to each other. No. Means, is this a line of symmetry? This is not a line of symmetry. The L does not contain the line of symmetry. That's why cross this L. Why? Because this is not a line of symmetry. L contains the line of symmetry? No. Why? Because see, if you draw the line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, this part and this part, both the parts are not reflections, not mirror images. That's why cross that one. Okay? Have you understood why we are crossing? Now coming to this shape, children, can you guess? Can you guess that line is a line of symmetry or not? That shape contains the line of symmetry or not? Observe and say, children, that shape contains the line of symmetry or not? See, this shape is the bigger one given and this shape is the smaller one given. Means if this horizontal line divides this figure into two parts, these two parts are not reflections to each other. Means this is not a line of symmetry, does not contain the horizontal line of symmetry. That's why cross this one. Cross. Okay. Now coming to this X. Yeah, I am drawing the line for your understanding. Okay, this is the line. Okay, tick, 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 cross, tick, cross, cross. Okay, now coming to this X. See children, if we draw the line like this, both these two parts are reflections to each other or not? Both these parts are reflections to each other. Slant line, both these parts are reflections to each other. Okay, that's why put tick mark on this X. Put the tick mark on this X. Okay, this is the concept of line of symmetry and which objects have horizontal line of symmetry and which objects have, for your understanding, which objects have the horizontal line of symmetry and vertical line of symmetry through these examples. Okay children, in the next class we will discuss some more problems also. What is the next topic? Yeah, the design shown has four lines. Same topic only, lines of symmetry only. In the next class I will explain you the remaining problems also. Okay, what is the today's homework is, once do this one for 2 times, 1.18. Do this 1.18 for 2 times. Okay, after completion of the homework, take the pics and send through WhatsApp. Until then, bye bye children. Thank you. Sorry children, I forgot to change the name. I already taken the previous video for the 4th state. That's why I have forget to change the name. This is the video for the 4th CBSE, not for the state. Okay, this is the 4th CBSE studio book. Okay children, after completion of the homework, take the pics and send to the WhatsApp. Okay children, bye bye.